I know what you're thinking. Yes, I did upload this off schedule. It is currently Sunday. This was supposed to be up on Wednesday. So here's what happened. I was going to upload the video. It was all nice, done. I was ready to upload it. Then I got hit with a copyright claim and the video was blocked. So that's pretty bad. So I now re-edited the video. Hopefully it's not taken down. But yeah. Anyway, enjoy. Hi, welcome back to another video. I'm George, and today we're going to react to the season finale of Ahsoka. So, this is episode 6. If you haven't checked out my reaction to the first 5 episodes, they're on the card and in the description down below. So go check those out if you haven't yet. By the way, if you're new to the channel and you think you're going to enjoy the video, or if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like to let me know you're enjoying the content and you want to see more of this from me. So, first of all, big changes. Yes, I did get a haircut, like just now, and I did change the set back there. It's kind of a bit messy, it has some stuff in there, so I need to clean it a bit, but I have added some books and everything, just, you know, make the space more diverse. One day I'm probably gonna have my own, video room, which I think would be pretty sick, and then just have a room just made for this type of thing. But yeah, let's look back to Ahsoka. So last episode we pretty much got the full episode of flashbacks to the Clone Wars, which is pretty sick. We saw more of Christian and Anakin Skywalker, so young Ahsoka and everything. And looks like this episode we're gonna follow Ahsoka. Ahsoka. Who else? I forgot. No, just Ahsoka and Huyang, you know, going after, Balin and Shin and Morgan. Just go to the other galaxy with the Virgils to find Ezra and Thrawn. So, we already seen footage of Thrawn in trailers and everything. So, this is pretty much going to be our first actual scene with Lars Mikkelsen as Thrawn. We're probably going to see him pretty early in the episode. I don't think he's going to get defeated in this episode, since, as I talked about in the previous video, they're setting up the whole Disney Plus shows to be a movie, which will be directed by Dave Filoni. We know that this film will release in a couple of years. We just know that it's being directed by Dave Filoni. It's going to be pretty much a crossover event, basically, for this Disney Plus thing. So yeah. Okay, so let's begin the episode. 46 minutes long, pretty good. So yeah, let's begin now. Recap.
We have former Imperials working throughout every level of the New Republic government.
Yes, but I believe their activity speaks to a larger operation involving Thrawn. I have reason to believe he's alive, and that his allies are working on a way to find him.
Okay, just before we begin, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a lot more of Balin Skull and Shin Hati. And by the way, I just wanted to say this because Ray Stevenson is absolutely incredible in that role. I really do love his performance. I think he's one of the best Star Wars villains, the new ones, in a couple of years for what I've watched. So they don't really bring back the older villains like Maul and Vader. So it's cool to see a new one. That's beautiful. Wow. Kudos to the VFX team. This is insane. This is what the Marvel Disney Plus shows should have been doing. Whoa. It looks so much different than these ships in hyperspace. A lot more colorful.
Intergalactic travel within a star whale. Well, I really have done it all.
I remember them from the stories you would tell us. When we were younglings, back at the temple. There's something I didn't tell Hera about Sabine.
Which is
She went with the enemy willingly.
impossible.
Very possible,
I saw
actually.
the Force when I held them up.
Well, that is troubling.
Troubling. She was fated to make that choice. There wasn't enough time to prepare her to make the right one.
But I actually do think you should have, understand the situation, since I think they kind of promised to go help Ezra in this, to find him. So I think you have to understand her view of the situation. Just like
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
it's impossible to sleep in that position if you try it, unless the leg is like on the side. It's impossible, basically. You get tired.
You promised me I would see Ezra again. Hey! Hey! We had a deal!
I love his armor. It's like full medieval theme. I like it. Same with Shin.
He's impatient.
You still mean to follow through on your promise to her?
The focus to find Ezra Bridget blinds her. I believe she can still be of some use to us.
Are we gonna see Night Sisters? That would be pretty sick in live action.
There's a graveyard.
So probably not, but I want to see them. That would be pretty sick. Yep, those are Night Sister statues, I think. So, Thrawn and Ezra are probably in pretty this planet. So, yeah. That's a base, so that's probably where Thrawn is, I'd say. Because it looks like pretty much the only type of building in this planet. We're probably gonna have that sweet villain entrance with some banging score. Night Sisters! I was correct. That's pretty cool that we're gonna see stuff that we haven't seen much of in live action. I think the only big part where we saw Night Sisters actually was in Fallen Order and Survivor, maybe. I haven't played Survivor, so they look great. What's that? Are those like things that would probably like some type of cage or something? I'm confused. Imagine just kill her like that. Yeah. At least this room has a view. Whoa, what are those? I need to know what those wolf things are.
This is a land of dreams and madness. Children's stories come to life.
I know no such stories.
You weren't raised at the temple. Stories of this galaxy are considered folk tales. Some ancient past, long forgotten.
Sometimes stories are just stories.
When I was a bit older than you are now, I watched everything I knew burn. Couldn't make sense of it at the time.
Are we ever gonna know who his master was? I'm interested. That was a pretty sweet scene, I'm gonna lie. To see them, I like to see sometimes, like, masters when they are, like, more parental figures to the Padawans and apprentices and everything. I like to see those type of aspects that we never get to see a lot. We normally get to see, an apprentice do something for the master, like basically, yeah, Shin and Balin. But that was a cool scene to see them bonding and everything, and how this alliance might be the new beginning, and how they might start again. That's pretty cool. Is she beginning to believe? Oh. Oh, you thought. Banger song, here we go. It's good old fourth member of the Blue Man group. It's a whole Star Destroyer? Wow. Yeah, but it's like repurposed. Like, yeah, the golden things. It's like repurposed. Like with, it was probably like destroyed like badly and like put back together. Oh. It's also like repurposed armor. Whoa. That's cool. Whoa. There he is.
What was first just a dream has for those who may oppose us. Great mothers, I salute you.
He looks good. I've never seen like anyone looking this good in blue.
As per my agreement with the Great Mothers.
I have seen the catacombs.
I like his eyes.
At least 3 rotations.
An acceptable time frame. And you must be General Thrawn
General.
of the Jedi Order.
And by the way, I've never watched Rebels. Just
You're quite right.
clear that out.
You'd be of great use to us.
So I'm not as hyped as everyone is, but I think the first 5 episodes like really did a good job at anticipating Thrawn.
I'm aware of your agreement with Valen's Skull, and I intend to honor it. You've gambled the fate of your galaxy.
Are those the wolf things? Is she wearing a poncho? I know Caucasus will be happy.
Finding Ezra Bridger. Just as promised.
They will find him and kill him.
You and your master will destroy them both.
Oh! That was Beskar. Oh, forgot you, the armor. Whoa. Whoa. Lucky you were in Beskar. Oh. 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 Well, damn.
You abandoned me! Should have known you were a coward.
Oh, wow. It's just like a huge dog.
Well, friend, this is your world.
Imagine having a pet that's like 3 times your size.
You got something?
So she's definitely finding Ezra in this episode. Definitely.
Am I missing something?
What is it digging for? It's like a Ninja Turtle. But not a turtle.
It's okay, it's okay. I got this. Down.
Little naughty.
Tota!
That looks like Jar Jar, but like incredibly smaller. Huh? Whoa.
How's that possible? Ezra, do you know Ezra?
What? Uh-oh. 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 Damn. It's gonna be a rampage. Oh my god. So there's like a Jedi Order in this planet? Or maybe they were just training here as well? So what about Ahsoka and Huyang? So
Something stirs here. Can't you see it?
I see bandits.
There's no need for bloodshed.
it's like samurai. Kind of. That thing's gonna have a feast.
Stay.
I knew I could count on you.
He looks good in live action. He looked like Ben Kenobi.
Exactly. Tell any of us where you were going.
That's because I didn't know where I was going.
Typical. Always a plan. Never a good one.
Hey, it worked, didn't it?
That's sweet.
Thanks for coming.
He also has like bright ass eyes, like really vivid blue.
Another comes. A Jedi.
Ahsoka.
Travelers.
Well, damn.
Welcome news. Could it be the recently deceased Ahsoka Tano?
Impossible.
Possible.
it was beyond.
And don't forget that she really kicked your ass back in the Mandalorian season 2, so be quiet.
We must regard him as flawed.
Flawed.
No, we shall consider Ahsoka Tano alive until we know otherwise. And we shall prepare her accordingly. I want to know her background, history, home world, her master, everything.
Damn. I'm curious, does he know that Anakin was their master?
I shall once again require the aid.
Because if he doesn't and he just finds out, that will be insane.
The thread of destiny demands it, Grand Admiral.
And that's the end, I guess. Another good episode. Of course, I don't know. I think maybe this was my favorite episode. Last episode was like insane, insane. But like I really did like this one because it wasn't just like a feast of fan service. Basically, we did get introduced to the main villain, which is Thrawn. So I don't know if in the start I said this, but I think that I thought this was the finale. It isn't. There's 2 more episodes, episode 7 and 8, which will release next week and on the 3rd of October, just before Loki comes out. So yeah, didn't notice that, but it was another great episode. Love seeing Thrawn. And one thing I gotta say that I don't know if a lot of people are talking about, but I've said this before, like multiple times, that I've never watched Rebels nor the Clone Wars, so I haven't watched like those animated series. I think I watched like a bit of the first season of The Bad Batch, but I think that's pretty much it. So I'm not too familiar with this part of the world. I'm more with the more mainstream stuff. Mostly like the whole story with Anakin, Luke, and everything. The Mandalorian, Boba Fett, and Ahsoka, but I haven't really been, too, I don't know how to say. I haven't watched those shows, so I actually don't know what's going on behind it. But I have to say that throughout these first 6 episodes, they actually really got me, like rooting for these characters to the point I was almost, tearing up during the scene where Sabine found Ezra just in this episode, so that's pretty cool. Yes, we now have Ezra. I wonder if we're gonna see any action from him. I think that would be pretty sick to see him, fight Thrawn and Thrawn finding out that he's alive. And I've said this before, just before the end of the episode. If you have watched, like Rebels and the Clone Wars, and you know a lot of stuff about Thrawn. I don't know if he knows, but does he know that Anakin is was Ahsoka's master? And I wanted to see how his reaction will be to that. Like, I think it's like well known about in the galaxy that Anakin eventually does turn into Vader. So yeah, seeing a Jedi that was a Padawan to such a fearsome force like Darth Vader is, would be like terrifying to bad guys. So I want to see his reaction to that in the next episode, or probably episode 8, the finale. So yeah, been really enjoying the show so far. Just another great episode. Dave Filoni, you absolute madman, you're just filling me up with Star Wars goodness nowadays. So can't wait to see the movie. So thank you for watching this reaction. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and comment below what you think of this reaction. And if you are excited for the next episode of Ahsoka, episode 7. I'm Janil. Peace out. Take care.